ours and not bringing out no scriptures. Everything we saying, we backing up with scriptures, man. Precept upon precept, man. You know.
They said somebody hiding himself or something, and like in the middle of the verse. Somebody he worked.
He said, well, he will hold no tongue. He will hold his tongue no more.
That's somebody hiding himself.
Said, behold, the innocent of blood, righteous blood cried unto me.
Well, no, but you just said the Lord said he ain't gonna hold his tongue no more. The Lord has sent out his prophet to speak against this devil, man, and all the wickedness that he's doing, because there's a lot of witchcraft and sorcery that this man hide up under, man. Like this fucking English language. This shit has all kind of spells on it, man.
Right.
And that's why the people are so thrown off in the mind, because this man work off witchcraft, and the Lord knows that. So now the Lord sent his men out. He gives them the wisdom and knowledge and understanding to bring out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and expose this devil for who he is, because he's wicked, man. Everything is done off witchcraft, idolatry, sorcery. You see, farm and kill, his pharmacy, all that shit is dealing with fucking demons, man. The drugs and shit, you see? The medical association, the whole nine is all wicked, man. The Bible said there's a, what it said in Job? Yeah, he's a physician of no value, a forger of lies, man. But our people entrust in this system so much till when you expose things and tell them through the spirit, they don't even get it at the end of the day, man. You got it. Yeah.
I got something for you. This is Psalms chapter 55 and verse 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. And this is devil. All right. He know how to talk a great talk, a very good talk. But as I said, what? War is in his heart. Right? He's a deceiver. Right? Devil, right? As the priest went into. Devil, deceiver. All right? Esau, he's the physical counterpart of devil. Deceiver. All he knows how to do is deceive. All right, how you think he got everything he got? By deceiving. All right, not telling you, oh yeah, I'm gonna take your shit. Nah, he plays a little nice at first. All right, he play it cool. Then bam, he pounce on your ass when he gets the chance. All right, the Lord been doing that to us. I mean, not the Lord. Well, ultimately, yeah, it is the Lord using the Edomites.
All right, and he do that through what? His media. All right, he make it feel through these a lot of these mega church, what they call it, evangelists and preachers, all right? They're basically here to do the bidding to pull you away from your Heavenly Father. And then they bring out these certain music they bring to your community, all right? You got the sexy reds and all that. Ain't that's detrimental to your spiritual mindset. That's detrimental to your nation, all right? You don't hear shit like that in the country music and all that, all right? And you got to think, Jake actually brought that out. Jake was actually a inventor of country music. But Esau know that he's not going to bring that in a certain genre, what they call genre. All right, he do whatever he do to keep that spell upon the nation of Israel, and basically use his lies and his sorcery to help you create and destroy within your nation. All right, this is a sorcerer. All right, he's a warlock. Believe it or not, it's true.
This man plays with everything. This man to find out how to use tones and sounds and vibrations as a weapon. Yeah. So like the brother saying, when he got these, he promoting these whack ass raps on, he promoting these whack ass artists with this music, knowing that this vibration of the music will bring out people to a low vibration, man. Right, yeah. Jake is not vibrating on a high level of frequency at the end of the day, because the music just dumb them down, man. Then on top of that, the food, the medication that they're taking, they all fucked up off the witchcraft. That's why the scriptures say the well-favored harlot, man. Yep. That's talking about Babylon the Great, America. You see, you got it.
Yeah, Esau knows that music vibrations have an effect on people's bodies, man. You see, that's why during the time in the early 1900s, you had J.D. Rockefeller, man, basically go and change the tones of music, man.
Yeah.
The hertz. All right, from what I think it was 432 until now you done changed to 440, man. Yeah. You see,
and that's another one.
Actual scientific. When they show, you look it up on YouTube, they show for a specific race of people, right, which we know you so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans. All right, are the people that they target, man. You see, these different vaccines, these different juice, jungle juice. All right, that Esau pushes up on our people to get their children, where they're actually designed and targeted to target you so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans, man. That's why ADHD, that's why autism is the highest amongst our people, man. You see?
Yep, that's okay.
This is Psalm chapter 83 and verse, I'm just starting at verse 3. It says, they have taken crafty crafty counsel against our people and consulted against our hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. All right, that's their goal. All right, ultimately to completely cut off Jay. All right, because they know that once Jay gets right with their power, right, they gonna have to fall. Yep. So therefore, what? They gotta keep us in this low vibration as the priest is going into. All right, the music, the 440 hertz, man, they gotta keep us in this low, this nigga like vibration, making us look like we're the base of all men, so they can stay on top. Because if we get right with our power, which they know, all right, then we'll be right, put right over them. Because only one king can rule in the kingdom, right? All right, it can't be two kingdoms; it has to be one. All right, and the other nations. Matter of fact, I'm just read on down because it goes into it. It says for verse 5. It says for they have consulted together with one consent and are confederate against thee. All right, the tabernacle of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes. Yes, like Hagarenes, Jebel and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines. All right, so the other nations in cahoot with Esau. All right, and keeping us down, but Esau just at the top of it. But yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Check this out. It said, this is going to one of the hertz. It said, especially dangerous is infrasound at the frequency of 7 hertz, since the sound generating frequencies close to the characteristic frequencies of the organs of the body may disrupt the heart or brain activity. Some call it, is at a 7 hertz, man. They're very low, it's very low. Yeah. That's deaf, that's a deaf tone, man. Yep. So it's man then searched and investigated things that's good for you and turned it wicked, man. They use this shit as a weapon. That's why they got the MRAP, let's not the sound waves. Like when there's a crowd or a mob of people in the streets, it's a vehicle called an MRAP where they send out these frequencies through you, man. You'll melt your insides and shit. This dude is wicked, man.
Yep. This nigga's gonna pull all these particular weapons out real soon and use them on these people, man. All right. He's gonna use these same weapons that the enemy was going into on the American people, man. You see?
I'll just make a quick point, because even though he does it for the music, it's the same thing with the clothes too. All right, there's a reason why we're supposed to wear like one linen. All right, it's not supposed to be mixed fabric. All right, because it's like I think it's a Hertz thing. All right, a Hertz thing. All right, because they do it for in hospitals. There's a reason why they wrap your baby in like just one linen, like which is what, cotton. All right, because it promotes the body to heal faster. All right, now they got us in this mixed linen. It brings your like Hertz to like 0. So you're getting basically no benefits from the clothes you wear, and they're supposed to give you benefit. That's why you wear it in one linen.
Yeah, you got shoes on. It's stopping you from connecting with the earth.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Everything,
always.
All this shit was designed to throw off your vibration and disconnect you from nature, man.
Yeah,
you see, because the Most High intended man to interact with the earth, man. You see, to go out to Adam. When the Lord created Adam, Adam was interacting with the earth, man. You see, he wasn't made to sit in no goddamn house and wear shoes and you know what I mean?
Chill all day.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like we supposed to. That's why people are so fucking depressed, man. Yeah. You see, they're surrounded by concrete all the goddamn day. They knees and back hurting from walking on this shit, man. You see, it's like they're in a damn prison. It's basically a fucking prison, man. Right. You go to a prison, you surrounded by what? Nothing but fucking concrete, man. You see. So that's why you got the people are so disconnected from the earth and from nature, man. They depressed. That's why when you go to trails that got trees and shit, people are happy, man.
Hell yeah.
You go to the water, bro. It's actually scientifically proven, man. That people who work in a fucking building, as long as they got trees and a view of water, they are more productive, man.
Right.
You see, versus somebody who's just stuck in a building and can't see no scenery, no water, no nothing, man. Right. You see?
God. But then you go to his office in these corporate buildings, his office faced where the sun comes up and shine while everybody else is sitting in a fucking cubicle, man.
Yeah.
No windows.
No windows, right. Keeping it cold. This man is wicked, man. Yeah. You got it right.
Obadiah 1:15, it says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. So Esau had that basically setting up with keeping us with a low vibration, doing us wickedly. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it righteously on the right hand side, but that indignation, which is that what that righteous anger is going to be done unto him. All right, the cup he's going to have to take. You know, because like we talking about the vibration of these different hertz. Even like with the water, your body's 70% water. And then the earth is the same. Then when you get these, there's actually a video where he showed like the different hertz of the music. You make the water change shape and all that. Just think what it's doing to your inside your body, right?
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. What was that dude with the John Todd? You know, he went into the wickedness of how Esau do them seances on your music. All right. Yeah, doing all the enchantment. They take it upstairs. All right. And there was one of those videos with Jay-Z had that I don't know, the Fade the Black, or one of those videos he did some years ago. And he showed, and his basically kind of went into it, showing this guy, I forgot his name, Ruben something with all the
Ruben,
beard and hair, walking barefoot and shit. He was up there.
Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin. Doing stuff, lighting candles and doing all type of things inside there. What you think he was doing? Right?
Chanting spirits.
Chanting spirits on him. That's what Esau do. Esau is not going to set you up for something that's going to be beneficial to you. All right? Everything he do is grievous. All right? It's hardship. It's death upon the nation. All right? That's why I said what those hurtful words.
We got to wrap up the whole.
You know? That destruction. All right? He looked.
Just to be slaves, man.
That's right.
You see?
Just think about it. Look how you, when they doing slavery, they flourished. They started a war.
Like the first one.
Just because they wanted to keep you in slavery. What was that? The Civil War.
To click the video.
All right? In the Northern, they said what the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution started flowing, so they said, hey, we got to slow down and cut off this slavery. They were like, bro, we're making money. All right? Free of charge. You know, we ain't have to pay anybody. We're making all this. This is 100% profit. Why are we going to stop this? And they were like, we're making more money than you. All that because they wanted to keep us in slavery, started the Civil War. Thing in Egypt. When they was in Egypt, they had them in captivity. What happened in Egypt? It flourished. All right? It was about to go in the drought, and they had what? They had Joseph. Joseph what? Got them out of that drought state. All right? He became the governor. All right? Then Israel came within Egypt, and what? They flourished. But what happened when the nation left? The Lord destroyed it because he started hearing our cry. Same thing here. He's starting to hear our cry. And now what you're starting to see? You're starting to see the economy starting to collapse. All right, you're starting to see the jobs the scene starting to break down. All right, you're starting to see murmurings of war. All right.
This Exodus chapter 1 and verse 11. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasured cities, Pithom and Ramses, man. You see? But going back to the point, so our people, the Israelites, are the reason why these particular nations flourished, man. When they had us in captivity, just like over here in America, man. If it wasn't for the so-called Negroes going into slavery, America wouldn't be the nation that it is, man. Right. You see, all those hundreds of years of free labor and them, you know what I'm saying, getting their economy up. You see, and then a so-called emancipation, that you wasn't freed, man. You was just transferred from actual owners to being owned by these particular banks, man. Yep. Being owned by the governments, man. You see? So you so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans are not free, man. All right? Try to take your ass somewhere and watch you gotta have a passport. Where your passport is? Try to fucking drive without a license. No, your ass ain't, that shows you right there that you ain't free, man. Right. You see?
Hey, you know how Joe B said, hey, this is not, you know, your president said this is not the greatest country. This time, man, this is the greatest country in the world, all right? The most powerful country in history. All right, now how did it get to that point? Because it was off the back of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? You say the Atlantic trade slaves, they brought us over here around the Horn of Africa, brought us up here. You know what I'm saying? Well, not the Horn, that was the Northern Kingdom. They brought us over here off the west coast of Africa, and people were like, we're Africans, but no. We came down from Israel and came down to the Egypt.
The Horn of Africa.
Like
yeah.
You know, yeah.
The Red Sea.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know, before they set up and built that water there, they had, you could walk from Israel down to Africa.
That's why we in war now, I believe.
Yeah.
It's Israelites that's over there.
Yeah, so we're not African. All right, you think you're African? Look at the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. All right, it says that we are of a dark race. What's that?
Let's Google it, bro.
Come. And then you have people that try to say, you know, you got to be black. I mean, you got to go back to Africa. No, Esau know who we are. He didn't bring no Africans over here to help build this nation. No, they knew who we were. All right, they knew that we was a dark race. It's just like we go over there to China, and you have some people that's from Japan or Japanese over there. We ain't gonna probably be able to distinguish them, but I bet you they can distinguish. Shoot, you have a Chinese. Oh, he's Japanese. He's Japanese. They'll know, but we don't know. That's how it was over there. All right, you have them Hamites talking about we know who those Israelites are. That's the one right there. That's the one right there. You know,
Because they got together with the Arab, so-called white man, and rounded us up and showed us on them slave ships and brought us over here to the Americas, man.
Let's get Deuteronomy 28, bro. I got that Zandorian, bro. All right, this is the Zandorian Compact Bible Dictionary definition of Ham. It says Ham / not Negroes. It says Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitors of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites, man.
that's right.
So if you ain't African like the so-called white man like to tell you so-called Negroes, then what are you? You see, it just told you Ham is not the he's not the progenitor of the Negroes, man.
Right.
Then who is the progenitor of the Negroes, man? Jacob, man. That's
right.
See, Judah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly, man. What shows you, man? Because at one point in time we was Negroes, we was niggers, we was colored. That nigga done changed out who we are. Now we African American.
Right.
Damn, nigga, what are we then, man? What are we?
Right.
That shows you this nigga is lying if he keep have to change shit, man. You see? But now the prophets are back on the scene to tell our people who we are, and to tell these devils who they are, man. All right, and chant down Babylon, man.
Yep. So those who was in the captivity that we was just reading, I get back to it. Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yep.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Yeah.
He is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Yeah, and this devil is the one who took you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans into captivity, man. You have
Right.
to Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
God, I got you. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
So if you old enough, you will remember when you was in school, they taught you about the transatlantic slave trade, right? You see, now in school, they don't teach that anymore, man. That goes back into this devil being deceitful and trying to cover up history, and trying to cover up who our people truly are, man. Go ahead, huh?
God, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. It says, and Yahweh Shah shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Yeah, see, Egypt again with ships, man. This is not talking about ancient Egypt, man. Like the brother said earlier, if this was talking about ancient Egypt, we didn't have to take ships to get there. Our people walked down to Egypt multiple times, man. Joseph with Yahweh shall walk down to Egypt, man.
I can say that's why Esau tried to offset the prophecy. What is that? The Bering Strait, where they created, where they basically now you gotta cross water now. But back then, that's what it was. Bering Strait ain't been there that long. So I'm saying that I'm talking about the correct body of water. That was man-made and created in the 1900s. I don't know exactly when, but that's when it was created. But what that's trying to steal, Esau trying to be a deceiver to offset the prophecy. But before that happened, before the 1900s, you could walk across there. If I'm not mistaken, it's the Bering Strait. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, there it is right here. Egypt, Israel, right there.
Yep.
You don't need no ship to go right
You see how
there.
they tried to create that water like you had to go across it? That was man-made created. It was like in the 18 or 1900s they created it.
Israel is right up in this part right here. Ain't no ship go fit through that.
Nope.
Canal.
You got Egypt, Israel.
That's the bottom of Israel. That's the Red Sea. That's
They
the line.
created
I do a lot of
path to
chapters.
go,
I'm
cut the
with you
wall.
on that. Yes,
Where
sir.
it looked like you had to cross a body of water. It wasn't there. It was recently created there. Can you read that again?
You got the revelation. Y'all got revelation, though.
Want the revelation? Which one? You want the Deuteronomy? Yeah, read that one. There.
God, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68 from the top. It says, and Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Yeah, meaning our land. We won't see our homeland. We'll be taken. We'll be out of our homeland. We won't see it again until the Lord brings us back, man.
Right.
When you read in Isaiah 11, the Lord is going to set his hand a second time to recover the remnant of his people, man.
Yep. Right.
So Isaiah 14 too.
Yep.
I will have mercy upon Jacob and set them in their land. Yep. So the only time we're going to go back to our actual land is when the Lord, which is soon, is going to come and deliver us, man.
Continuing on, it says, And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
Yeah, sold unto your enemies. Once you so-called Negroes sold on oxen blocks, man. You see? The Christian like to go into and say, see, so you will be sold. You know what I'm saying? They try to get down, bro. You were sold, man. They say, continue to say, no man shall buy you.
God says, from the read, said, be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Yeah, man. Christianity. All right, these particular Christians, pastors, and that try to come up against, all right, the Hebrew Israelites, they like to say, see, you said that no man will buy you. You see? No, bro, this is when you go into that word buy, it means redeem, man. You see? That shows you Christians don't look in the words. They don't go into the Hebrew, they don't go into the Greek and look up words, man. If they did, they would have knew that buy means redeem, man. You see? So the Lord told us that we were going to Egypt again, which the brother's going to read what Egypt that is talking about, man. All right? On slave ships, now, what people went on slave ships into captivity, man? Only the Israelites, man. Only the so-called Negro and the Latino in the Northern Kingdom too. Before the so-called Negroes came over here on slave ships during 1492, this goddamn devil was over here and he sent the so-called Native Americans and the Latino tribes back over across to the east, man. To the different parts of Africa and Europe, man. That's why when you look at that Disney movie Pocahontas, The New World, they took her ass back over there to Europe, man. You see? So before the so-called Negroes went on transatlantic slave ships and came over here to America, this goddamn devil shipped some of the Northern Kingdom back over on that side, man. But you still had a majority of the Northern Kingdom over here as well, man. You see?
Because you know, during that time in slavery, when Judah, Benjamin, and Levi left from Africa, don't remember, even back in Jerusalem in the day before we fled out of Jerusalem in 70 AD, we fled, but some northern tribe was still living there, still there too. Then we left the west coast of Africa and came over here. You had some northern tribe still living over there, still living good as well. So some northern tribe could be Jake or Judah, and vice versa, you know.
Can I make a point real quick on that redeem too? When the scriptures say that no man shall buy you or redeem you when you go into the word like the Khan broke down, that's going into like Jake not being able to save himself, man. You know what I'm saying? And they made various attempts. You know, you have many different revolts. You know what I'm saying? And you had Black Wall Street, Black Panther Party. You had all these different attempts to try to do it themselves, man, and all of them failed, man. You know, Black Panther Party, Esau bombed the hell out of Black Wall Street. You know, all the Spirit of the Lord, because the Lord had already prophesied in Deuteronomy 28 that you wasn't gonna save yourself. You weren't gonna be able to redeem yourself. So,
can I bring something out back here? It's Galatians 4, and I started verse 3. The point is in 4 and 5. It says, "Even so, when we were children, were in bondage under the element of the world. But when the fullness of the time was come, Yahweh sent forth his Son, made of a woman under the law, to redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoptions of sons."
And that's Yahweh Shah, man. You know, so the brother just read it, man. It wasn't gonna happen until this. You know, Yahweh Shah had to come on the scene, man. That's the redemption. That's the salvation, man. You know, and you weren't gonna go outside that.
And who was under the law, right? You got to think about going into Exodus. Who was in the wilderness and left Egypt? All right, they received the commandments. All right, received those laws. That was the nation of Israel. Because we came out of Egypt, we received the law. Every nation wasn't with us. It was the nation of Israel. All right, those who was under the law. All right, that's why when you go into that second covenant, it's not going into the covenant where everybody's going to be delivered. All right, the Lord said, "You have I known," talking to the nation of Israel. So we're going to receive that. We'll be brought back to be redeemed from what? From this hardcore bondage.
From being scattered throughout, but also you got to add, because we've been scattered all over the world.
Yeah.
You see, we've been scattered, man. What you got something?
Yeah,
I'm gonna read this real quick.
About that being redeemed. It's Revelations 14 and 4. It says, "These are they which were not defiled with women, but they were virgins. These are they which followed the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb."
And that's going into the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? Those first fruits. When you read in Ephesians, the first chapter, those spirits that were predestined, you know, before the foundation of the earth. The Lord chose, you know, hey, I'm gonna you in the end, I'm gonna save you, you know, you, not you. You get over there. Hey, the Lord can do what He wants, and that's what He did, man. You know what I'm saying? So He did to redeem. But if read that first part again, though.
Yeah, read that top part. Yeah,
that
there's
top
a lot
part.
more on that.
Make sure that they understand on that.
Revelation chapter 14 and verse 4, it says, these are they, which matter of fact, I'll start on one, bro. This is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 3. It says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
And this is that new song, man. You know what I'm saying? You had you had all different types of songs in the earth. Christianity is one of those mainstays. Everybody that stronghold in the earth, you know, Christianity. Everybody singing the tune of Christianity. But you got a lot of people singing the tune of Islam as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Those are the two main things that Jake is caught up in. That's why it says, as a matter of fact, in Deuteronomy 28:64, you know, speaks of that the stone and wood. Is it stone and wood? Yeah, the wood and stone, man. The wood represents Christianity, and the stone represents Islam, man. They bow down and pray to a cobblestone 5 times a day, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, down there in Mecca. You know, I think it's called a cobblestone down there. Down there in Mecca, man. So that's what it's talking about. In Deuteronomy 28:64, that stone and wood. So going back to the point though, read that again, Hawk.
Keep on reading.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Verse 4, Revelation 14 and 4. These are they which these are they which were not defiled with women, but they are virgins.
And that women is not talking about actual females walking around, man. They're being defiled with women. It's talking about philosophies, the different philosophies, man. You know, this devil has put out a hell of a lot of philosophies throughout the 4 corners of the earth, and everybody subscribes to them, man. Right. You know, so these are they that ain't subscribing to that crap, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been taken out of the madness, man, the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 60th chapter, verse 2 said this earth is in darkness and these people in gross darkness, man. You know, those philosophies, lies, deceptions, all that is part of that. Go ahead, Al.
Proverbs 5 and 1, my son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thou ear to my understanding, that thou mayest regard it this discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. It says, for the lips of a strange woman drop as honeycomb, and her mouth is as smoother than oil. It is. But it says, verse 4, but the end of her is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, and her steps take hold of hell, man.
That's why our people are so jacked up today, going into the different philosophies, trying to get all deep. The wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the Bible, this is your heritage.
Sure.
This is what you need to go back to, man. This is it. This is this new song that we talking about.
Yep.
Is that the reason why we see all the split? But it ain't much all the women, but it's the majority of the ones that's not chosen. Because you got some that's out here that's still down with you. Yeah. But it's really okay. I'll give it what you.
But it said like that's just the fact that it proves through the scriptures that women, that like the brother said, is not talking about actual women, man. Because Christianity will try to hell you over. You can't have sex.
Right.
No shit. Yeah, you can't hear. You know, bro.
I look at everything as an energy. There's a certain vibration.
Spirit?
You got a certain vibration frequency. So you can be a man. He could be not that's in. You know what I mean? Because it's this frequency. So I get what you're saying. I totally understand that. Yeah.
Definitely. All right, so going back to Revelation 14 and 4, it says, these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb.
That's it. Yep. Well, those are the ones that's going to be redeemed, man. Going into the elect again. Those are the ones. The elect are the ones they're no longer subscribing to the ways of this world, man. You know.
Because they're going to hear the message. You had men before us, other apostles and the elders that was out teaching in the 60s. Men would hear that, it resonates with your spirit. You be like, oh man, and the Lord opened up your mind to accept this. He started to pull you out of the madness that we was in. Baptist, Pentecostal, Seventh-day Adventist, all the above, man. So now we coming back into our stead, man. That's the Israelites that were scattered throughout the 4 corners of this planet.
So I was reading something earlier on the way coming up to totality. When the Lord put his hand on you, pull you out, that's when all your troubles come in. That's when the earthly troubles come in, right? That's when you really get hit, right?
That's why the scriptures say, as a matter of fact, Sirach. Get Sirach too. Yeah. Yeah, Sirach too. It's gonna break it down. Yep.
It says, Sirach 2, verse 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepares our soul for temptation. Sets out.
You come into this thing to follow the Lord. Temptation is coming at you, man. It's not gonna be a cakewalk. You about to go through it.
But you can't hit, and you never get thrown off path. You make sure the door open.
Right.
You won't see the way. You just gotta believe in Him and you see it.
Yeah, because it makes sense, because all the wickedness that these people was doing, you come back to that power. Now he want to see where you at. He gonna test you. He gonna test your faith to see if you down. You know.
You pop up on Satan's radar once you come into the truth. Once you wake up to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Before that, you was just like you was chilling.
Yeah.
But when you come into the knowledge, then Satan, like you play Black Ops, a brother playing Black Ops, you know, you get the fucking nigga get the fucking radar. You know what I'm saying? You see the red dots pop up on your screen.
Right.
Yeah, that's you popping up on Satan's radar. That nigga gonna go straight to you.
Hey, and now you become a threat to the world because, oh damn, the world has suppressed this information from us for centuries, man. Now we become a threat to this system because this system thrive off of us not being awake.
Right.
The system thrive off of them keeping us down. But now the Lord has brought a remnant that was going to come out of that to wake up his people, man. You know? That's Isaiah 11:11, but you got it though.
This is verse 2. We say, set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
Set your mind aright. You got it.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
Chill out. Don't. You know, when things start, don't start panicking. When things start seeing, you know, get things coming down on you. Don't start, because Jake, you know, tends to jump. You know what I'm saying? Because they panicking. You know, nah, just chill out, calm down, and revert back to the knowledge. Go ahead.
And the thing is, but in the world, the thing is, we were catching hell in the world before we knew who we were. So it's not unfamiliar that we're going through some. It's weird. It's crazy, man. But now we coming to this walk, we can't expect to walk a perfect path. He go test his people, man. Because we disobeyed the orders that he gave us with Moses and Aaron leading us out of Egypt into the wilderness. So like, okay, I'm gonna put you through something, but I got you. I just want to see where your faith lies, man. Because in the world we were catching hell, but we didn't know why. You know?
Yeah, when you go through hell, it helps build you up.
Build character.
You know, build character. Just like if you do the boxing, you ain't gonna go and not practice and constantly work on your craft. You just wake up and just say, I'm gonna go box and never box before you get laid out. All right, this is everything has to have practice and to help endure what you're about to go through. You have NFL players that get practice and basically work out and get ready for the season. All right, that's what we have to do. We have to constantly build up by what? Through these scriptures.
And the reason being also because we coming out of the world.
Yes. We
be getting tattoos, we our orgies, we doing all kind of wicked shit. So he gotta clean us up. If to clean something up, to purify it, you gotta put it through the fire.
Purging it. Yep. You
Yep.
gotta tear you down, and build you back up. Yeah. Right.
Sirach, Ecclesiastes 2 and 3, it say, cleave unto him and depart not away, and that thou mayest be increased at the last end.
And that's what we're all looking for, man, to be increased in the end, man. You know what I'm saying? That increase is what you want, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're striving for, that increase.
It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
And that lower state, when you, as a matter of fact, when you're going, what's the next one, first thing? Because I'm trying to find. Okay, I think it's that one. That lower state, it's going into actual, misfortune. You know what I'm saying? When you're gonna run, and Jake running into misfortune, just like the elder said, we were running into misfortunes all our lives, but now we just didn't understand why. Now, when we come into this knowledge, we understand exactly why these things are happening. We know that we went off on our power. Now we're coming back, and the Lord is testing. So all these things that we go through is for those.
We got a debt to pay.
Yep. Right.
Because we made an agreement in the wilderness. When Moses and Aaron was in the wilderness in Exodus, Moses dipped that branch in the blood and sprinkled on the Israelites. Yep. And we said we go obey and do what the Lord say do. Soon as Moses turns his back, we going off.
Right.
We got a debt to pay.
Right.
Because we made an agreement with the Lord. So we got to hold up on our end of the bargain.
Right.
You know?
That's why he jacked us up, because we didn't,
Right.
uphold our end of the bargain, man. We made the agreement, and then we went off, man. And that's what Deuteronomy 28, and that whole chapter is about. The first 14 verses is going into had we did what we were supposed to, we get all the blessings, the kingdom be above these people. We being ruling earth right now. You know what I'm saying? And getting all blessings. But we did 15 through 68. We didn't hearken, and that's why the Lord jacked us up as a people, man. Go ahead,
Jeremiah 17:4 And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. So the reason why we walk around thinking we so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because the Lord discontinued our heritage from us. Right. Because we disobeyed the orders of what he gave us. Right. Now he's waking us up to come back to him and feel like, I feel sorrowful for it. Because, bro, we got a kingdom coming for us, bro. This not the last stop. This ain't a one-way ticket to America. We got a whole kingdom coming for us. So Lord want to bring his people back to him, man, because he's going to destroy this place at the end of the day.
I got something. This 1 Peter chapter 4, all right, in verse 12 in the MSG, just to back up what the brother read up in Sirach 2 about, you know what I'm saying? Don't basically run, cleave unto the Lord, man, when troubles come, right? It says, friends, when your life gets really difficult, don't jump to the conclusion that God isn't on the job. Instead, be glad that you are in the very thick of what Hamashiach experienced. You see, it says this is a spiritual refining process with glory just around the corner. You see? So, like the brother was reading, prepare thy soul for temptation. So when you're going through hell, or when you're going through particular things in your life, man, don't think that the Lord not working on you, man. Right. You see, the Lord is at work the whole time, man. But your job is to trust in him, man. Like you said, bro, like we may not know the path, but we gotta, you know what I'm saying, walk by faith. You know what I'm saying? Yep, that's what it's about, bro. Yep. You know? This gonna take faith to get through what we're getting ready to go through in America, man, and the whole world, period, man. Right. What the Lord is getting ready to do, he's getting ready to bring plagues on this place, man. Yep. You know?
Like it says in 2 Ezra, what's that, the 9th chapter, you know, that he's about to visit the world which he made. Well, when you go into that, when you go into that word visit, it's to punish, man. That word literally means punish. So the Lord is getting ready to punish the world which he made, man. That's what that literally means. He's about to visit, he's about to punish, man.
The Lord says, like you say, you're supposed to depart from this world. I tell you, Micah 2:10 says, depart from this is not our rest. Yeah. This is not our rest, bro. We got to constantly get up and work. All right, we make barely ends meet. You know, all these things is basically detrimental to your health. Always stressing. All right, and the Lord put us in this predicament. And you can say all nations go through that, but the Lord said in Isaiah 40:15 that basically the other nations are nothing. Right. All right, and people are like, that's harsh, but that's the ways of the Lord. You know, and then you have some Jake like they do with White, Charleston White, talking about what the Lord has done for us. If you had us in slavery and got us out here doing bad, but the Lord said a day to the Lord is 1,000 years for us. So it ain't really been that long to the Lord. All right, so we still going through our punishment, but the Lord started to hear our cry like we was going to in Exodus. All right, during the time of Egypt, the Lord heard our cry, and He came and delivered us. Same thing's going to happen now, but it's not going to be all Israel this time around. Right. All right. He said it's going to be an elect of Israel, an election that's going to receive deliverance, salvation. All right. So now we have to basically be working on getting our houses in order and have that faith. You can't. When you have faith, it ain't something that you can be like, okay, well, I see it, so I believe it. You ain't gonna lie to it.
You gotta go. You gotta go through situations.
Yep.
You know, you gotta put you in situations.
You take everything that's not good around you, take it away. You may think it's good, but it ain't good. I tell you that. Take anything away.
And it makes sense not to be, like I said, this world is not our rest. Because if it was our rest, we'd get comfortable and lazy. Right. So when you're uncomfortable, it's gonna keep you aware. It should keep you aware and keep you on your feet. You know.
Man, like the brother was saying, man. Ultimately, these other nations are not under the curses, man. Right. You see, they have their particular land. They amongst their family, they have structure. They women don't disrespect them like the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American woman disrespect the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American man. Our women are the only women who are against the man of their nation. Right. You don't see the white woman doing that. You don't see like I said, the Arab woman doing that or Chinese woman doing that. Right. It's only our people, man. Which shows you we under those curses, man. But this is not our rest, man. It don't matter if you fucking got money in this place. Hey, look at Kanye West. This nigga was a fucking billionaire. Right. This nigga had no control over his children, no power over his children, bro. No power over his household. Money got stripped away if you say anything against their agenda. Right. You see? Then you're like, bro, this is not this. It don't matter what you do. America is not our people's rest, man. Nope. They think money is the end all be all. They think they can fix our problem. No, there has to be a total mind. It's spiritual with our people, man.
Right.
You see? And that's why I'll say that's why the Lord is gonna come back. Those who are willing to repent right now, those are gonna be the ones that the Lord is gonna save, man. You see, the Lord is not gonna save no nigga, man.
Right.
No nigga that's out hanging, nigga get up every fucking morning and go hang out on the goddamn corner, man, the cornerstone, smoking blunts and all that shit, man. The Lord ain't coming back to save no nigga like that, man.
Right.
You see, these niggas gonna get caught up in what the Lord is getting ready to bring, man.
Right.
And what the Lord is getting ready to bring is gonna be fucking terrifying, man. It's gonna be horrible. The scripture says it's gonna be like a day like never before. So you can compare all the horrible things that's happened in the past. It ain't gonna have shit on what the Lord is about to do, man.
Right.
I don't want that smoke, bro.
Bro, man, the Lord is about to kill kids.
Man.
The Lord is about to kill newborn babies. The Lord about to kill old people, handicapped people. The Lord
Get
don't
an
give a
extra
damn, man.
sign.
Hey, let's
Get
get
extra
that
sign.
in Amos, bro. Evil in the city, man. The Lord don't give a damn. But your church pastor's not gonna tell you this, man.
You got it,
Church
Rocco?
pastor's not gonna tell you
What is it? You got it?
to fear the Lord, man.
Oh, okay.
People have no fear because